assuming the presidential candidate is George Natembeya and is coming from the Western region. Let's assume that. What does that mean to the Kenyan political terrain? What does it mean to President William Ruto? What does it mean to all other leaders in this country? That's going to form the basis of this analysis here today. As we know very well that the Kenyan politics, it's all about numbers. And the numbers are the ones that determine who is going to win the presidency. So if you get it right on the table, you'll definitely hit right on the ground. When Uhuru Kenyatta came in 2013, he saw the numbers from Rift Valley of about 3 million votes. And then he looked at the mountain of 7 million. He said, this is enough. Let's go and now get the rest from the other parts of the country. And that's how they beat Raila Amolo Odinga hands down. So therefore, the game of numbers, it's always going to dominate in the Kenyan politics. And as we speak today, either if William Ruto does not go for the candidate of running mate from Western region, it's basically going to be tough for him. First, he does not have the Mlima. So Kithure Kindiki should pack his things and go. Or if he's going to maintain Kindiki, then he has to forget the presidency at all. There's no competition in 2027. Because you can't take songs, Bible quotes, and many other things, promises to Western region. People know promises with William Ruto, it's a no-go zone. So definitely we all know what's going to happen. So as we speak today, if the Mlima people combine their efforts with Western Kenya, it's done. It's done very early in the morning. What do I mean by this? Assuming Rigiji is not going to vie for presidency, assuming he's going to endorse someone like, let's assume, Ndindi Nyoro. Assuming that Ndindi Nyoro is coming, going to Western region, we are having Natembeya as the presidential candidate. What does this mean to the Kenyan politics? The entire Western region will shift to Natembeya unless Natembeya is no more. These people have been waiting for presidency, supported by Mount Kenya with almost 80 million votes, and then now plus 5 million from Mlembe Nation. What does that mean to the presidency? That means William Ruto. It's done, like very early in the morning. So if we have Natembeya supported, then supported very well by the people of Western through voting, and then they allow Rigiji to go at the campaign, reminded them how William Ruto lied to them in the mountain region, and then Natembeya to get on the road and campaign seriously. I'm telling you, William Ruto is losing very early in the morning. Very early in the morning. Even in Bungoma that goes for Wetangula, they'll think twice. They'll think twice. That's the only combination that will beat William Ruto on first round. I'm having that conviction. I'm having that conviction strongly. Matiang'i is there, but he'll be in the mix. Considering the political terrain, Matiang'i's time, if Natembeya combined with the Mlima people, it's done. Another reason I feel that combination will be terrible to William Ruto is because Natembeya is known as Mchapakazi. He has proven before to be performing and ensuring that evictions from Mau were happening, ensure that Mombasa was well checked, Rift Valley was okay as when he was a regional commissioner, and as a governor, people say he's not bad. He has been doing a number of things that are very important. So that means very well that George Natembeya is not a person to joke with. And come 2027, probably it's going to work out. I heard him recently saying that if William Ruto is going to get out of the presidency in 2027, then he will be the president. That's a clear indication that they are heading to Western region. They're heading to Western region. Then what will happen now? William Ruto going home. Another reason I feel strongly that people of Western, when they combine with the Mount Kenya region, is that they're going to beat William Ruto. It is that when they combined the last time, the Mlima, and of course, the Western region, Moi was removed from power. It happened with Kijana Wamalwa. So basically it's going to happen. They can remove William Ruto because votes are in those regions. Natembeya will get a nationwide attraction. I mean, he will be voted for across the country because people know him. George Natembeya, who doesn't know him? And in the campaigns, if you bring Natembeya, he will bring you guys down because because we all know Natembeya cannot, Ruto can, Natembeya and William Ruto kwa siasa ni noma. Natembeya is smart. He looks youthful than most of these leaders, and probably going forward is going to do very well. To me, today as we speak, I am in support. If Natembeya comes on board, I'm in support 100%. If they agree Natembeya, Matiang'i, and Ndindi Nyoro, that's a combination we need. Because bringing on Kalonzo Musyoka is just like bringing on who? Uhuru Kenyatta in power. It's like bringing Ruto in power. Because what can Kalonzo offer as a country that is not able to say it? That they could not do with Raila Amolo Odinga and agree. This is just a game. So let's get out these people and bring on new faces. And according to me, if Natembeya is given that position, together with Ndindi Nyoro, very early in the morning, Ndindi Nyoro will attract the youths. Natembeya will attract the youths. Natembeya will attract performers. Ndindi Nyoro will attract performers. What happens next? So as we speak today, the way I have heard Rigiji speak, he knows very well that he's impeached. Probably he might not vie for presidency. He will have a party that will sponsor a candidate. Not just a candidate, candidates. So if he makes the Tawe movement, and then makes it Tungati, then Matiang'i comes with his, William Ruto is going home. Whether Kalonzo decides to support Rigiji or not, that is very clear. That is very clear. So, as per to me, when I listen to Natembeya speak, the way he's taking Western region by storm, the way he's terrifying Wycliffe, Oparanya, Wycliffe Musalia, Mudavadi, and of course Moses Wetangula, I feel strongly that Natembeya is going to be a strong leader who can seriously campaign this country if he's funded well. If Natembeya comes on board, Matiang'i decides to step down for him, then that means very well Uhuru Kenyatta will support him. And he will be funded. Apart from Uhuru Kenyatta getting the votes of the mountain, serious, powerful. And I know Rigiji will deliver that. He will deliver. So the only thing that they need to look for now are funds. Funds to pay the agents, funds to ensure that the campaigns are done, because William Ruto will do campaigns right, left, and center. But the only worst thing is that there's nothing they're going to tell the entire world about William Ruto on performance so far. Unless within 2 years remaining, William Ruto does miracles. If he does not do so, it's done. It's done, and it's going to Western region. I don't know what's your take, but let me see it on the comment section, please, on what you think on Mulima combined with Western region.